Feel like I'm a whole foot taller when I stand up here. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. I'm no longer that foot taller. Last time we did so many things in Nimbasa City, the city of lights, and now we're gonna get a move on to the later parts of the region. We're gonna be prioritizing 15. I want 4 Desert Resort. We're gonna be prioritizing areas that we've already been to now that the region sort of opens up and has all these junctures in it. Is juncture the popular word? Would it not be junction, or are those words juxtaposable in that situation? I also don't know if juxtaposable is right. I heard you met with a Pokemon trainer called N. That's not really why I'm here though. Will you battle me? You remind me of Blair. That makes me excited about this Pokemon battle. Here's the next time that Memory Link comes into play. Yeah, it's been a while. Charon will only battle you if you've imported your save data, and his team is based on what it would be for you at the end of your playthrough of the first game. Isn't that just cool? Something you can only do with a sequel, and importing save data is such a neat thing that you can do in sequels. His opener is Liepard, level 65, much like the rest of his team. He's 65 across the board, pretty high level for us actually. And it's got Unburden for its ability, holding a citrus berry. I'll use everything in my life I've learned until now. With the moves Fake Out, Aerial Ace, Shadow Claw, and Night Slash. It's true that you're fast, and it's true that you have a move that scares me. There's that new Aerial Ace right there. I think we've seen that before too. It's true that you have Aerial Ace, but you're a freaking Liepard. Even if you're 6 levels higher than me, I was overestimating you. You're not any kind of threat. You're just not. His next Pokemon, Gigalith, Rock type, sturdy for its ability, holding leftovers, Giga Impact, Stone Edge, Earthquake, Stealth Rock. I'm pretty sure that you're gonna go for the Earthquake right now and not one of your Rock type moves. I don't see you setting up on me. So I'm pretty sure that my smartest play would be Jade. You don't have much that you can really do to her other than Giga Impact. And if you do that, it leaves you wide open, allowing me to get an extra point against you. Let's do it. Going for Stone Edge, and you miss. All right, that was even better than I thought. I'll go for the dig, see what I can do. Your Earthquake can, I know it can't hit me underground because I have Levitate. Doing Stealth Rock, so this is just gonna be a nice long stalemate for us. Trying this out over and over again. I'll have to be mindful of that Stealth Rock, that it means that Lasagna essentially can't do its usual setup strat. Oh, baby! Okay. Boom, all right, I get you. This would be a fantastic turn to heal. You can't do anything to me on this turn. If I use Dig, you don't have any way of hurting me. I know that I can finish you off. We gotta play smart here, because we're at a massive level disadvantage. I'm a little surprised that, they put a fight this rough for you in such an early area of the post game, but hey, I guess they figured that if you played through 2 Pokemon games, you could probably handle it. Again, what I mean with the whole challenge factor. We'll avoid the attack, you get back a little bit of your health, but it's not gonna be enough. Boom! Gotcha! Down you go. Hacks are us! Hacks Are Us is level 65, Dragon type, Rivalry for its ability, more damage if you are the same gender as it, with holding a Dragon Gem with the moves Outrage, X-Scissor, Rock Slide, and Surf. Why do you know Surf? Why do you know Surf? I don't get it. It's bizarre to me. I'm not sure what I want to do here. You are undoubtedly faster than me. And I think that in the situation, you'd go for the Outrage. If you don't, that's a good thing. If you do, Jade is freaking dead, but I at least know what you're going to do next turn. So the question is, do I sack Jade now to be able to know what you're doing, or do I take a hit that's really freaking gonna hurt on one of my other Pokemon? The thing is, I know for a fact Aiden's not faster. Harmony probably wouldn't be able to take an Outrage to the face. She's been pretty frail lately. I think my best bet is to just stay out and not take some chip damage from the Stealth Rock, because I have to be mindful of that as well, and just hope for the best. Outrage, there it is! Yeah, we just need to soak up this hit, because this is gonna be the meanest hit that this thing ever does. I like to think that in lore, sorry, dang it. I like to think that in lore, a Haxorus is just kind of that Pokemon that everyone raises if they're serious. It's one of those things where if you're serious about competing for the league, you raise a Haxorus, because so many major characters have it on their team, and that was Charon's goal back in the day, so it makes a lot of sense. Let's see, Outrage! Oh my god! Oh no! This is terrible. This is really, really bad. I thought Aiden could stand up to that attack no problem. Like, you know, it always does. But it's not enough. That wasn't even boosted by the Dragon Gem. That was only on the turn that it used it. Okay. You're confused now, which is nice. I get a few shots at you. Harmony will take quarter damage from this. This is so bad that it had a chance to do Stealth Rock on me. Oh wait, no, it's gone. Wait, how is it? Oh, Magikarp, Magikarp. Oh shoot, oh God, I love you, Harmony. Come on, hit yourself in confusion, hit yourself, no! I think we've lost. I think this is gonna be my first battle loss. I was thinking about how cool it was. Like, ah! 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 No! 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 Well, I know you can take Harmony best tank confirmed, guys. I don't know where this is coming from. Does the Dragon Gem affect every hit of it if you only used it once or something? I can't say that I've ever thought about that. Please tell me you don't have an item. No! That heals his confusion too! Harmony, if you could get a freeze, please, just, no, okay. I have to be able to take a hit, which I'm pretty sure we can. Don't critical. I legitimately don't know what I'm gonna do if you get a critical hit. Thank Arceus that we didn't, I knew this thing was gonna be tough. I knew that, but it still caught me off guard, even with expecting it to be rough. Simisear is fire type, gluttony for its ability, meaning it's gonna be eating a charcoal with the moves Flamethrower, Rock Slide, Brick Break, and Payback. I don't have a good move for you, and you're undoubtedly gonna do Rock Slide this turn to finish me off. The problem is, neither of my other two Pokemon are particularly good answers to that. If I swap in Lasagna, I lose Sturdy, and it's weak against Rock Slide anyway. McFly would take pretty heavy damage from that Rock Slide because it's not exactly the tanky type. I think my best choice here is to stay in and go for a Psychic, maybe hope for a special drop. I like how I'm worried about how tanky a Simisear is. No, it did Flamethrower. I called it badly. Oof. Okay, all right. I need to look at my stats here. 147 speed. 75 speed, I was right there. I was thinking it wouldn't even be close. So you're gonna outspeed McFly, no question, this turn. We'll try it. Maybe Lasagna should have come out early in the fight and just set up against Liepard or something. Maybe that would have gone a little bit better. We'll do the Thunder Punch. If I could paralyze you, that'd be perfect. I hope I'll be fine this turn. Oh my god. I'm losing to a Simisear. If I... This might be the thing that I lose to in the end. I'll go for it, see what happens. The problem is I think that you're just gonna keep going for Flamethrower. Rock's up! Oh baby. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh! No! I'm going to lose to a Simisear! What have I ever done to deserve this? Other than complain about Paper Mario for the last 10 years of my life. I'm so freaking dead. I'm so freaking dead. I'm going to lose to a Simisear. I lost to the least popular Pokemon of all time! He closed his eyes in disappointment at me because even he knows he sucks. And we still had 2 more Pokemon to go beyond that. We weren't close. Get out of here like the least popular piece of crap that you are. Thank you. It's not even hyperbole. Your head does look like a piece of crap. Yikes, I guess we're gonna have to save that one for later. I thought we could handle it now. It would just be a fun challenge, but I guess I got a little too cocky from never losing. Well, I promise we'll accomplish something in this video. That's not gonna be it. Driftvale City. There's a few places of interest around here that we could never go to before. No, not the metal box. The metal box, my favorite place. There's the clay tunnel and the put. I don't want to do either of these quite yet, with the exception of one thing. I can finally get this item that I've been able to savor the whole game. It was a rare bone. That's kind of worth it. Lives up to the hype slightly, thank you. Beyond that, if we go to the put, your quest for power has brought you here. Very well, let me reward your passion with some absolutely astounding moves. They're the ultimate moves. Shall I teach them to your Pokemon? Well, which Pokemon should I teach? Only starter Pokemon are able to learn these moves. They are Blast Burn, Frenzy Plant, and Hydro Cannon. They are special 150 power moves with 90 accuracy, but you must recharge next turn. Basically reskins of Hyper Beam reserved only for these guys. It's not a super good move. They've seen some fringe competitive success as finishers in tournaments and stuff like that. There was a super fun strategy of somebody using Hydro Cannon and recharging on a specific turn when I think something would have been copied, and I saw that happen at a VGC once, and it was amazing. They used a Blastoise. I think you know which clue I'm talking about if you saw it. I don't remember the exact details. I just remember that they did nothing for a turn because they knew that they'd be copied. It was weird. Got me a whole bunch of shards in the Relic Passage. I don't know why I sounded so southern when I said that. Hey, another shard! We're going down here because it's time at last. So many respawning hidden items in here. Jeez, this is good. Go back through here again if you haven't, please. Inside of Relic Castle, we have some unfinished business. After beating the league, Vibrator. Volcarona is actually worth a damn now. It's level 65. I could have really used you in that last battle, not that I would have used you. Man, I gotta tell you, I was considering catching Volcarona at its original level. I forget if I've told the story before. I feel like I might have. I was considering catching it at the first chance that we got and using it as an HM user, like as Flash inside of the Mistralton Cave as a way to demean it. Oh, got it! Didn't even have to fight it. I thought that'd be funny, but I ended up not going for it, choosing it as the Pokemon that would showcase that Pokemon get stronger if you knock them out and then come back after the league. The Sun Pokemon. Thought to be an embodiment of the sun, it appeared during a bitterly cold winter and saved Pokemon from freezing. Some of you said that I was a little too hard on Volcarona by saying I got no moves. It's able to get the Psychic TM that we got around Undella Town, so it's not that it has nothing. It does get Giga Drain as well. It's just so underwhelming compared to what it normally has, and its type is super exploitable without having those buffing upsides. I stand by it being disappointing that they let you get a Volcarona in the main story, and it's as weak as it is, and it gets like nothing until like level 70, so you're really better off just knocking it out, but yeah, I guess maybe I was a little mean. For my next trick, I require a volunteer from the audience. Who's it gonna be? You, Shuckle. One of our many Dream Shuckles that we got from the Dream Radar. Shuckle is, believe it or not, a good HM user. We're gonna give you strength. By your base 5 attack power, you will move that boulder. I should not know that that was number 70 off the top of my head. And we're gonna give you flash. Alternatively, if you don't have access to a Shuckle, a Clefairy could be a good use here, and so could Electabuzz. I'm sure he feels like an HM user after that performance. These environments are so beautiful. Just seeing the running water and the greenery on the trees and all the different types of grasses you go by. Man, They knew what they were doing. They really had messed with stuff. You need to see the bottom of the body of the water. You don't see that attempted in DS games very much. I gotta know. Did we get anything? A super potion. I thought hidden grottos were cool. I wanted to have a team member from a hidden grotto. I considered that Flare Boost Drifloon, because I liked it so much. And I didn't go for it because when I was doing my research, I tried to find Pokemon in hidden grottos and it never frickin' worked. So I was going, no, I'm not going to do like a 5-hour recording session to maybe get a Pokemon from a hidden grotto. Yeah, I didn't want to do it because it's so unreliable. Anyway, we're back in Mistralton Cave. There was this cave entrance before that was guarded. Oh, I don't want to come here yet. Well, now you know where it goes. Mew. After that loss, I need something easy. Something I can beat the crap out of any day of the week. Oh, hey, Typhoon! Typhoon is here in Undella Town. What? It isn't like I came here because I heard the rumors about Cynthia being here, Baka, and I wanted to challenge her or anything. I was interested in the Abyssal Ruins. See, here's proof, you can have it. HM06 Dive. Don't need that, buddy. I've already used it in the only capacity that I ever care to use it in. It's Dive. If you have a Pokemon that knows it, you can dive into the ocean floor. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have found my sister's Purloin. Or should I say, her Lipard. Okay, Blaze, let's see you as Purdia's strongest Pokemon. Go get him, guys! This is why I didn't think there was a fight in Victory Road. I looked at the list of fights with the rival, and the last one was Undella Town, which was the last time that we actually fought him. So I was like, oh, Undella Town's the last rival battle in the main story. That's kind of weird, and then I didn't think about it again. He starts off with Unpheasant, normal flying type, super luck for its ability, holding a scope lens, with the moves Facade, Aerial Ace, U-Turn, and Swagger. There's no move in its moveset that takes advantage of high critical rate. I went for the Ice Punch rather than the Thunder Punch because if he did U-Turn, which you might. Yeah, I just didn't think that you'd be faster than me. That was the thing. Yeah, I figured you'd get out of here quickly. That did a lot of damage. A little bit more than I would have expected. Bouffalant is normal type, Sap Sipper for its ability, so we definitely don't want to be hitting it with any grass type moves. Holding a Muscle Band with the moves Head Charge, Wild Charge, Mega Horn, and Earthquake. That did nothing. It did nothing. He is higher level than me, so, you know, he is a little tough. Just definitely more, shall we say, my speed after how that went before. Pignati, you get out there. Even if you got an Earthquake, I think you can probably take it. And you've also been faster than I've imagined. Battling against you always gets me riled up. Sorry, I'm taken, as of last episode. You missed your chance. You had your chance early in the episode. You were right there by the Ferris wheel. You could have asked Blaze for a date. You had your chance. You didn't do it. Sorry, buddy. You snooze, you lose. Level 60 for Pignati, the big 6-0 for the first time. Out comes Samurats. Water type, Torrent for its ability, holding Mystic Water. Hydro Pump, Mega Horn, Ice Beam, Grass Knot. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge here. It seems like every time we fight against Samurott, McFly's out of commission or just isn't a good switch. And so we always end up having to send out Aiden, play the long game, hope that we get special drops with our Shadow Ball, and there just isn't a whole lot that we can really do to each other. That might change with Samurott getting a lot stronger. Wow! That's impressive. I know that Mega Horn's strong, and I know that Samurot's attack is certainly not weak. But I can't say I thought it was gonna do quite that much damage. Whoa! That's like the Looney Tunes Merry Melodies intro when it hits you. You know the one with all the red rings around it? That's what it looks like. Hit you again. Still no special drop. This is a prime opportunity to heal. Do I have max potions? It's a rare time where max potions would be the victor. Yes, yes, I can read now. I can read. I've done it! Now that I know what's in my own inventory, I'm unstoppable! Charge you all the way back up. Mega Horn, you missed. Only 85% accuracy, had to happen sooner or later. It's got 10 PP, so we're probably not, yeah, see what I mean? It looks like a Looney Tunes intros. Oh! It's a damage range. You actually can beat me in a couple of hits if you try hard enough. Try again anyway. Mega Horn! Dun, 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 dun. That's all I can think of. Go! You're gonna heal, aren't you? Clash of the Titans right here. Neither of them wants to concede. I'll heal you up a second time. I can't even get mad at you for... This is terrible. I haven't even gotten a special drop a single time. We're just chipping away at each other. You're doing more damage than me, but not by a ton, and you have low accuracy, so it kind of evens out, more or less. Hey, there we go. Special drop, special drop, special drop, special. Yes! Thank God. I can't even do a quarter of its health. What is this crap? Mega Horn. Ugh, it's hitting a lot. Lucky I'm not one level lower, otherwise this probably wouldn't be doable. Just the case with that little bit of extra health and extra defense is coming in handy. I'm gonna go for it anyway. I know this might not be the best move. It is doing a little bit more damage than it was before. 7 HP? 7 HP just toughing it out. I've relied on you so much through this adventure to get us through things. Don't have a second full restore, please. Just don't have a second full restore. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Grabbing that. If you're wondering why I didn't go to Mistralton City, I'm saving that for a little bit later. I just thought it would be nice for us to come here and do a big battle right now, but we will go there, don't worry. There is some pretty cool stuff around that area. Oh. The leftovers, man, the leftovers. They save you when you don't even know it's gonna happen. Mega Horn avoided the attack. Good, good, good. Aiden will be in good fighting spirit for the next battle. Who's next? Lay it on me. Munch, munch. Electros. No weakness on ya. Electric type with Levitate. Holding leftovers. Wild Charge. Flamethrower, Dragon Claw, and Crunch. Just like before when we fought against one of these, I'm pretty sure that... Oh God, no, you have Dragon Claw. No, Jade's not really that good of an option. If I stay in, you're gonna Wild Charge, and you're definitely faster. Let me look at a few things. My honest opinion, Pignati. Pignati can hit really hard. Wild Charge, I don't think is gonna do that much damage. It's gonna take recoil as well as Rocky Helmet damage. And if I can get into a Blaze, then that's even better because I'll just hit all that much harder when it comes around to my turn. Oh God. That did just over half. That did just over half. I think I just gotta pray. Heat Crush, yes! It actually connected, I went first. Go, 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 go. That was a critical hit. Are you kidding me right now? That was a critical hit. Well, oh, where are you at? No chance, no chance. No freaking chance. I'm getting so happy that I'm actually winning a fight. He has his own Flygon. It's level 62, even stronger than Jade. It's, you know, it's typing its ability well, but it's got a Dragon Fang, and it's got the moves Earthquake, Fire Blast, Dragon Claw, and Stone Edge. You're probably gonna go for some wild card move this turn, as you can beat me no matter what move you do. So I'm gonna heal up and see where that gets me. You like using weird moves in case I'm going to switch out when I'm low on health. I've noticed that across this whole adventure, that they just tend to do that a lot. A lot of trainers do. Dragon Claw, yeah, I was right. And you'll get a little bit of recoil with that, thanks to my helmet. Thank you. I'm so dead this turn, though. You're gonna go for Earthquake. I don't have any way of surviving that. We'll go Brick Break. As much as I want to let Flygons be Flygons, I'm not gonna send out Jade against you. I'm sorry. It's just not worth it. Harmony, you're a good pick. I'm at the point where I'm having to just deal with the fact that you have coverage moves against me. Harmony's faster. Go. Good stuff. Critical hit times 8 damage. I did the Dipping Bird right before it went down. Who's up last? Simisage. Ain't gonna lose to this monkey. You got Grass type with Gluttony for your ability. Chomping down in a Miracle Seed ain't gonna help you. And you got Rock Slide, Crunch, Brick Break, and Energy Ball. I'm able to take 1 hit from you, and you're able to take 1 hit from me. Great. I'm just gonna stay out. It's fine. Anything I can do to safely take you out is good. We'll go Jade. Sounds good. Good opportunity to finally use this fourth move that we've had for the longest time. She can breathe fire and not just the fake dragon fire. Quite a lot. Happens when you're at a level disadvantage. That's looking pretty good. We definitely made it through. Oh no, I forgot about you. I forgot that you swapped out. Yeah, like I'd lose to you. Okay, claw that thing right in the face. Whenever Jade drops in these fights, oh no! I was about to say she cleans, oh! Poor Unpheasant. That's how strong I know you are. This bitter yet refreshing feeling. It's like drinking Mountain Dew or something. Blaze, I'm really glad you're my friend. That's it. It's so warm here. Let me get to the point. I have papers that Lord Getsus left behind. With these, you can read the ancient scripts in the Abyssal Ruins. As my own small little way to atone for my sins, I'll read them to you. Blaze is now able to read the Abyssal Ruins script. Just to make sure you know, you can reach the Abyssal Ruins by using Dive in Undella Bay. And you must write down the ciphers you find in the Abyssal Ruins by yourself. Screw that crap, we're looking it up on Cerebi. We've already done everything else that we can do in the Abyssal Ruins and gotten everything that we care about from there. The messages are something of a prophecy. They read, listen to King's words. Primes lead to truth, and has a theme with prime numbers. His ID number is 2. King is brave. King never loses hope. King is kind. King has a dream. King is adventurous. King accepts all. King turns second corner. King turns third corner. King turns fifth corner. King turns seventh corner. These tell you which way to go inside of the ruins. Have the heart of King. Here we praise King. King's light shines. King moves his people. King acts with love. King fought hatred. No king gets lost. Go on, brave King. Life is gratitude. Eating is receiving life. Good or evil isn't all. Do not be barbaric. One must not waste. All is precious. Wars create tears. Shine if agreed. Telling you to use flash at the end of that floor. King talks to all beings. Saved all from waves. King is hope for all. Think, act with love. Act strong if agreed. Using strength at the end of that floor. And the final message. King defeated unintelligible alone. Unintelligible joined King in a day. King called unintelligible beings. King is hope and future. The great King, unintelligible. We can't know for sure what this is referring to. I think it's a prophecy or possibly history repeating itself, where there was somebody like En in ancient times who also built a castle and a kingdom. If we talk to Zinzalin, you made it further? What kind of ciphers are there? Oh yes, now I see. There's some characters I can't recognize based on the context. An extremely wonderful king was laid to rest in those ruins. If that king has descendants, maybe those special powers were passed down. And you get a big pearl for reaching the final room, as we already have. Now that I learned everything I wanted to know about the Abyssal Ruins, I take my leave. You are my enemy, but your accomplishment and skill make you a worthwhile enemy. Adieu. To this day, Zinzalin has never been heard from again after this moment. For these messages, we don't know what those unintelligible symbols could possibly be. It seems like there is something that they're supposed to mean, as in different language versions, they are different numbers of characters. In Japanese and Korean, these symbols are 4 blanks in Zinzalin's texts. They are 5 in English and Italian, and 4 blanks in the Spanish version. The only thing that we can glean from it is that they are not the names of Pokémon. We know this because it's a different number of characters in the Spanish version, and there is no Pokemon in Spanish that has a different name than it does in English. However, I didn't talk about this symbol. the Great King. That symbol is 5 characters in Japanese and Korean, and it's 8 characters in basically all other languages. The prevailing theory is that it says the Great King Harmonia, which are N and Getsus's last names. My personal interpretation is that somewhere along the line, Getsus got a hold of this cipher, learned what these ruins spoke of, and sought out to find the descendant of this king and use their powers for his own gain. The other possibility is that Getsus is descended from royalty, as 5 blanks doesn't really apply to N in any way that I could figure out, but Getsus's Japanese name is 5 characters. This explains how all of this got started.